I made a video just before this. I was saying 184 is the reflection of 148. The dark tower equals 148, and its reflection of this number is 184. Well, now it's there, 184 and 148. But Nathan and Crystal, I said Nathan and Crystal equals 184, didn't I? I did say that. It doesn't. Nathan and Crystal is 183. I just realized that. I didn't check it or anything. I just know. I do know what it mean, the value of Nathan and Crystal. Sometimes I just get a cross wire. So Steamboat Geyser last erupted 3 days, 20 hours, 30 minutes ago. And I was saying how nature, there is some kind of pattern in nature. It sort of likes to, I don't know, play cryptic games, something. Geysers, I've looked at the times of the geyser eruptions going back a little while. The last eruption of Steamboat Geyser was on the 18th of July at 6:12. Think about that. 6:12:18. There's a little pattern there. 6:12:18. Kind of weird, because I had mentioned 666 before it happened. And William. The name William means warrior. William was there at this eruption. He was there. There's a group, big group there this time. The eruption before, William was there too. Before that, William was the entrant. He entered the data. And the time before that as well. William, warrior. William is also the name of the boy who came to me in the dream. And I would say he was around his actual age in the dream. And he told me a message. Well, I asked him actually, I said to him, I've been meaning to catch up with you. And he looked me in the eye, and he said, we can catch up next Thursday at 1 p.m. 1 p.m. Now, I'm not that good at working stuff out. It's 6:44, right? That's the time now. It's Monday the 22nd of July 2019. 22, the most powerful number in numerology. 22 times 2 is 44. Hope equals 44. Jacob's hope is Nathan's hope. Nathan's hope is William's hope. William's hope is Jacob's hope. And around they go as a triangle. Because there's three of them. Jayton, Demas, and William. Because Jayton is Jake and Nathan combined as Jayton. Then Jayton looks in the mirror and sees Demas. Who is Demas? He's the brother of Jayton, the identical twin, mirror reflection. Except Demas is dark. He's the dark twin. So, it's a prophecy. A prophecy? No, don't say that. Jayton says no. Don't say prophecy. Because then, if you get it wrong, they'll say you were wrong. If you say something like anticipation, well, then they can't say you're wrong. Prophecy is 106. It's 10.6 degrees in Canberra. 13. Nathan was 13. 13 times 2 is 26. We've got 13 km/h wind in Canberra, a 26 km/h wind in Melbourne. Kinglake West equals 137. And it disappeared as I said it. Kinglake West is near Melbourne. That's where Nathan lived. I was going to say 313s are 39. That's changed to 44. Hope, 44. Hope. Jacob's hope is Nathan's hope. Young William. Yeah. It's like, it's kind of weird because the other number that was here, see, I don't forget these things. This was 17.4 before. And if you add 17.2, well, let's go with 172 plus 2 is 174. 174 is on this thing here. It's the number of hours in this anticipation. It's about the next eruption of Steamboat Geyser. It's based on the message. We can catch up next Thursday at 1 p.m. was the message in the dream. We can catch up next Thursday at 1 p.m. That was on my birthday, 27th of April. William was looking me in the eye as he said the words, and he was a healer. A healer. So I'm just going with the simple idea that 1 p.m. on Thursday is the time of the next eruption. That means if that's true, it would be 7 days, 6 hours and 48 minutes since the last eruption at 6:12 Mountain Daylight Time, Thursday the 18th of July, 2019. It lands us on 1300 hours this coming Thursday. 7 days and 6 hours is 174 hours. Jasper, Lorenzo, 174. Puff the Magic Dragon, 174. Puff the Magic Dragon, live by the sea. The Steamboat Geyser, nowhere near the sea. Wyoming is well inland. So triplets. 666. 612 was the last eruption. 612 Mountain Daylight Time, Thursday, 18th of July. 612:18. 666 is 18. 7 days and 11 hours. 7 plus 11, 18. 3 sixes. Triplets born on the 6th, except one was born on Saturday the 7th. That's Demas. He popped out right on the stroke of midnight. William, Jayton and Demas, 16-year-old triplets. 16 times 3 is 48. Evil, 48. Satan, 55. 5 fives are 25. The 25th of July. 97, 9.7 in Canberra. Hurricane equals 97. Hurricane. Also, serpent equals 97. Serpent. Well, we've got Satan on here. He's meant to be a snake sometimes. Sometimes he's more like a man or a boy with a pitchfork. Nice shoes. Well dressed. And we can catch up next Thursday at 1 p.m. William's message. Warrior. William means warrior. The 25th day of the month. What's so special about 25? Cabin 25, room 25, 25, 25, 25, 3 25s. What does it mean? Nothing. Maybe something. 15th of March 2018 was the Thursday. It was the first eruption in the current active phase. And we are now up to number 61. The value of breeze, the value of miracle, 61. And it's the 29th major eruption of 2019, the one that's coming. So black is 29, breeze is 61. The first one was on a Thursday, the 15th of March 2018, at 5:21 a.m. after an interval of 3 years, 193 days, 6 hours, 38 minutes. Fire is 38. Fire. The third eruption was on my birthday. Nathan said there's going to be a triplet sign on your birthday. And he was right. That's how I discovered Steamboat Geyser. It was from this. I googled it. And in between these two eruptions, both on Fridays, I discovered Steamboat Geyser. Friday equals 63. The word Friday has a value of 63. The next interval had 45 minutes. Phil, 45. 16, the age of the triplets. 4th of May, the birthday of Oliver, who flew directly over Hawaii as the Hawaii volcano began to erupt on the Thursday evening before this eruption. So hours before this eruption of Steamboat Geyser in Wyoming. Kind of weird. Kind of weird. A pattern, there's a lot of patterns actually. You know, it went off on, I'm pretty sure it went off on Halloween. Yeah, it did. 31st of October, 2018. 8:21. Devil, 52. Satan, 55. Evil, 48. 6, the devil's number. Jake is 27. Oh, we go the other way. Jake was born on the 17th. Coincidence? Maybe. Who knows? Whoever knows? Who can ever know? If something's a coincidence or if something is a pattern. Synchronicity. 6:53, it's 6:53 in Canberra. 6:53 p.m. Monday, 22nd of July 2019. We're not making any prophecy. We're not making no prediction. Because we don't want people to say, oh, you were wrong. Do we? Jayton's like, well, I don't care. But, you know, I'm just being a smartass. Oh, gee, that's unusual. And so he doesn't care. We can say prophecy after all. Perth, that's in Australia. Different time zone. And it's 4:53 there. Australia, big place. If we get a storm, a tropical storm that becomes a cyclone, tropical cyclone, we don't call it a hurricane. We just call it a tropical cyclone. Which is a little boring, but true. And in America, they're a little bit more adventurous. They borrowed the Mexican name Huracan, and it became hurricane. And that's the value of hurricane, 97. And there is a hurricane that's mixed up in this. Prophecy. Prediction. Anticipation. Its name is Lorenzo. The 12th named Atlantic tropical or subtropical storm of 2019 is Lorenzo. And when's he going to come? When's Lorenzo going to come? Who knows? Nobody's psychic. But I did have a dream. We can catch up next Thursday at 1 p.m. So maybe he's going to come next Thursday at 1 p.m. But when is next Thursday? Good question. This Thursday is the 25th of July. I'm thinking it would make sense if something happened this Thursday because it's the 25th of July. Satan equals 55. The devil's number is 6. It is 6:55 on Monday, the 22nd of July, 2019. So this coming Thursday is 3 days away. The 25th, 5 5s are 25. Satan equals 55. Heaven equals 55. The steamboat, its roots go all the way down to hell. Its steam goes all the way up to heaven. Change of state. Change of energy. Transformation. That's why Jake and Nathan adopted Steamboat Geyser as their symbol. Symbol of change. Transformation of energy. 5 5s are 25. Thursday is Thor's Day. Thor, the Greek god of lightning and thunder. Jasper Lorenzo, the Pharaoh of Atlantic hurricanes in 2019. Why do I say this? Because Jasper Lorenzo is the Pharaoh in the story written by Jake and Nathan, and they're not in this world anymore, they're in another world. So reflections happen between worlds. Psychic stuff, but psychic stuff is very cryptic and weird, and it's hard to figure it out. But I'm thinking Lorenzo is also the storm that William guessed would be the bad boy in 2013. Now, Lorenzo was just a tropical storm in 2013, but his arrival coincided with something very interesting. His peak, I should say, his peak in strength was on the 22nd of October, 2013. 137, King Lake West. 173, the reflection of 137. Hey, before we had 148 reflecting 184. Pretty sure we did. Now we've got 137 reflecting 173. Now this actually is the value of something, but I can't remember what it is. That's alright. 137 is King Lake West. 173 is a reflection of this number. And that's all we need to know, really. And 99, well, 9.9 degrees in Canberra now. 11, Jake was 11. 13, Nathan was 13. When they left this world. How old are they now? Both 16 going on 17 because they're now twins. What? Well, they might just be acting twins in a story, play. I don't know. But they're twins. There's something... They're twinning. 99 is the twin. Jayton looks in the mirror, he sees Demas. Jake looks in the mirror, he sees Nathan. Something in common between them. Something in common between them. 1908, Mountain Daylight Time. Wednesday, 10th of July, 2019. There was an eruption of Steenberg Geyser then. And there was an eruption 7 days, 11 hours, and 4 minutes later. 7 plus 11 is 18. 6, 12, 18. A pattern. The most recent eruption of Steenberg Geyser was this one. 6, 6, 6, 18. It would have been easier if they were all born on the 6th in one way, but they weren't. Demas popped out right on the stroke of midnight. So they're all the same age, but they've got a different birthday in the mix. Demas, just to make things a little harder, a little more complicated. William, Jayton and Demas, all age 16, all turning 17 on the 6th and 7th of September. 16 times 3 is 48. Evil. Evil. Rearrange the letters, you've got live. Satan, 55. 5 5s are 25. What's so special about the 25th of July? Well, it's 3 months after the 25th of April. It's 3 months after Anzac Day, which is a day of remembrance of the dead. Those who died in war, soldiers who sacrificed their lives in wartime, are remembered on Anzac Day, the 25th of April. That's what's weird, actually. 137, King Lake West. 173, a reflection. The Dark Tower, 148. Western Park, 142. That is actually exactly what's weird. There was an eruption of Steenberg Geyser on Christmas Day. Christmas Day, that's when you see the man in red. That's when the man in red comes along. But what about the boy in red? Satan. What about that? What about him? 3 months, you see, after Anzac Day. It's the 25th of July. So what about it? What's so special about the 25th of July? Well, 25th of December, Christmas Day. I said Satan is 55, so is Santa. It's the same letters. So Satan came, or did Santa come? Santa came on Christmas Day. And there was an eruption of Steenberg Geyser on the 25th of December, 2019, as you can see. There was another one on the 25th of January, 2019. And the 25th of February, 2019. There was another eruption on the 25th of March, 2019. And there was an eruption on the 25th of April, at 25 minutes past 2200 hours. I did mention 22, the most powerful number in numerology is 22. Tropical cyclone equals 171. Tropical cyclone Clue is 41. Clue. And Brat is 41. Bad is 7. Bad, Brat. Satan is 55. You see. 22. 220. 2200 hours and 25 minutes on the 25th of April, Anzac Day. No eruptions since then have fallen on the 25th. But I've got a feeling the next one just might. It just might. I don't know if it's going to or not, but it just might. 3, 20, 31, Jacob equals 31. Jacob. Oh, you can't see what I'm looking at. There you go. 3 days, 20 hours, 31 minutes. The last known eruption of Steamboat Geyser. It could have gone off in the last 5 minutes. It's possible. It could have. I don't think it has. 3 days, 20 hours, 50 minutes ago since Steamboat Geyser last erupted. So this page is up to date. If you go onto the Steamboat page, it doesn't refresh anymore. It just sits there. So Brat is 41, Nathan is 58, and age is 13. 58, the value of Nathan's name, and Snake is 50. Snake. Snake. Who's a snake? Oh, well, I guess that's me. Crawling on my belly. Triangle boy. Arrow shaped prongs on a pitchfork. A triangle. He's wearing a triangle. He's got triangles down here. 3 triplets. Aged 16. He's not 16. He's nowhere near 16. I know. We can catch up next Thursday at 1 PM. I think William was probably around 16. He could have been a bit younger actually in that dream. He's almost 17 in real life. So are his brothers. Triplets. 3 of them. If you take the time, 1 PM Mountain Daylight Time, on Thursday 25th of July 2019, and do a calculation. So since the last eruption of Steamboat Geyser, assuming the next one is going to be at 1 PM Mountain Daylight Time, it's a big assumption, but let's just say, well, the interval then would be 7 days, 6 hours and 48 minutes. 7 days and 6 hours is 174 hours. It's the value of Puff the Magic Dragon. Jayton is a little delusional. His psychiatrist says. He says, when I become my full potential, I am Puff the Magic Dragon. This is what Jayton says. And he says, when I'm at my worst, I'm Jasper Lorenzo. Jasper Lorenzo is the Pharaoh in the story written by Jake and Nathan. He's not a good guy. He's a bad guy. He's a cruel, nasty, evil Pharaoh. So evil is 48. Evil, Jasper Lorenzo. So Lorenzo is the next named... Next? Not quite. No, dude. L does not come after B in the alphabet. Barry was the last tropical storm. Hurricane, actually. Barry was a hurricane that I know of. Maybe there's been another one. Don't think there has. But there could have been. Lorenzo is number 12. Could it be that he comes on September 6th? Well, the clue is 1 PM Thursday. So let's take 1 PM Thursday Canberra time and convert it to American time. It'd be 11 PM Eastern Daylight Time in the USA. It's not likely. Meteorologically, Lorenzo would usually come around the end of September or early October to mid-October even. But who knows? It's worth throwing it out there. I thought so anyway. It's 5:06. 5:06. Monday, 22nd of July 2019. So the 5th and the 6th of September. 5 and 6. I have a feeling about that. 5:07 in Perth. What is that elsewhere? Canberra is 7:07. New York, it's 5:07 a.m. Well, Canberra's where I am. Not quite. Not too far from there. Not quite there. Neither here nor there. 7:07. Monday, 22nd of July, 2019. Halloween, 95. There was an eruption. I forgot to mention. Pentagram. Pentagram. 5 points on a pentagram. 5 fives is 25. Satan is 55. 5 fives are 25. Pentagram equals 95. The word pentagram has a value of 95. The same as Halloween. Jesus Christ is 151. Daniel and Samuel. They are the twins in Red Rain by R.L. Stein. Daniel and Samuel is 135. It's 13.5 degrees in Adelaide. And my name has a value of 147. 14.7 in Hobart, 24.7 in Darwin. Usually I have a little look at the radar during a video like this just to help show you the date and time in a couple of different ways. Current date, current time. When I'm making this video, because who knows when I'll upload it. I'm a bit hit and miss with that stuff. 22nd of July 2019 is right now as I'm speaking. The last shot here is from 1830 Central Standard Time, or 9 o'clock Universal Time Coordinated. Oh yeah, they've got a half-hour difference from where I am, which is weird. So Halloween 95, there was an eruption on Halloween. That's it. That's the prophecy. Jayton said I can say it, so I can say it. 709 is 79 is William. Handsome is 79, and Geyser is 79. It's pronounced differently in different parts of the world. But in America, I think it's Geyser? I think so. Geyser? I don't know. Anyway. It's 3 days, 20 hours, 57 minutes since Steamboat Geyser last erupted. It would make sense to me if the next one's on the 25th, but I'm not making no prophecies, man. No way. It's like 7:09 now. Monday 22nd, and we're anticipating something could happen on the 25th, which is Thursday. And so we can catch up next Thursday at 1 p.m, could come into the picture and could create a reflection, which then could create an anticipation, and from that you could get a prophecy.